I'm careless when I wear my rebel clothes. East is up, when bishops come together, they won't know that demon don't control us.
Hey guys, Melinda here. Oh, I've been wanting to do this video like ever since Jumpsuit came out. For those of you who have no idea what I'm doing today, if you haven't read the title, 21 Pilots has been back for, I don't know, a month or so now? I don't know. They've been here for a minute and have released 4 songs in that process, might I add. Like, the click must be going crazy right now. Today I am giving my theory on the explanation to 21 Pilots' music video of Jumpsuit, which was the first thing that they announced when they came back from their year hiatus of not posting any new music, not even on their social media, so no Twitter, no Instagram. Tyler Joseph and Josh Dun just kind of disappeared off the face of the planet. They came back with Jumpsuit and like broke the internet. Like, it was everywhere that they were back and they had music, and let me tell you, Jumpsuit, ooh, is a jam. The video concept is so brilliant and amazing and so weird and crazy that I couldn't help myself but rewatch it over and over and try and figure out what it meant, what the concept was. Even my mom texted me and she was like, you gotta remind me when you see me next to explain this video to me, and I was like, Mom, I got you. And I wanted to make this video even before I came back on YouTube. Basically, I'm just breaking down the video and give my thoughts on symbolism and what I think it means, and then kind of just wrap it up at the end. And I actually have 2 theories as to what this music video could possibly mean. So let's just dive right into this, shall we? Before I start the video, I highly recommend watching their music video for Heavy Dirty Soul first before watching this. My first theory ties into that music video, and it's good to know what kind of happened in that music video to kind of understand what's happening in this one. So go watch that one first. Let's do this. Okay, I'm already pausing it. This is the car from Heavy Dirty Soul, so that's why I recommend that you absolutely go watch that video first. Like, this is like a continuation from that video.
We've been here the whole time. You were asleep. Time to wake up.
Okay, so basically that's in reference to the hiatus that they took. They were gone for a year. What Tyler Joseph says there is, we've been here the whole time, you were asleep, time to wake up. That was basically them saying like they were working on stuff throughout the entire year and we just obviously had no idea because they weren't posting about it on social media, so that's what that's in reference to. I just am in love with this song. That guitar riff is amazing. Okay, so starting right away, we are in this big mountain-y area, and there's this guy in a red cloak riding on a white horse. This is a different setting from the car. To start my theory, I believe that this other world is happening inside Tyler Joseph's mind, and I'll explain here in a second.
Jumpsuit, cover me. Jumpsuit, cover me. I crumble underneath the weight. Pressures of a new place roll my way. Jumpsuit.
Okay, that's why I wanted to explain the theory first, because throughout the video it's going to cut from Tyler Joseph on the car from Heavy Dirty Soul soul to this mountainy area of wherever he is. I think this area that he's walking in with the full head of hair, I think it's a hallucination for what he's feeling on the inside. It's a metaphor, and I didn't think that this was real. I think what's real is supposed to be the heavy, dirty soul that is what's happening in present day.
Jumpsuit, cover me. Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me. Spirits in my room, friend or foe. Felt it in my youth, feel it when I'm old.
And that's also why I think this is a hallucination, because that is the second time that he's waking up in this scenery that he's in. The first time was he was on those waterbed with the rocks, and this time he's waking up in the dirt. This is a hallucination because he's like going in and out, and every time he comes back in, he's waking up essentially.
Jumpsuit, jumpsuit. Busting off my. I can't believe how much I hate. Pressures of a new place roll my way. Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me. Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me.
Okay, so I think the guy in the red cloak and the white horse is symbolism for depression or authority. Like, basically, this big guy is trying to overpower Tyler Joseph. He's taking control of that by charging at him full force, and Tyler Joseph is afraid of him. And then there's this part where they stop and they stare at each other. And this is a really big part. This is a very key scene. He puts 3 fingers on Tyler Joseph's neck and leaves 3 black marks. If you go to the next scene, I'll cut to it right here.
I'll be right there, but you'll have to grab my phone.
Sorry, I don't mean to sing. Right there, he has the full black neck. From their previous album, Blurry Face, that's what the black neck represented. Blurry Face is about someone's insecurities. That's why he painted his neck black in those music videos and why he always performed with it. And that's just to represent the insecurities that we have as humans. There's nothing wrong with them, but you know, we all have them. With the guy marking his neck with the 3 black fingers, and then now it's a complete black neck, it makes me think that this is essentially the new Blurry Face. Jumpsuit is the security blanket that we have. We put on the jumpsuit and we hide under our insecurities, our fears, our doubts, and that's what I think this whole music video is essentially about. The guy with the red cloak and the white face, he is basically our fears. He is the authority figure or our insecurities, and he is getting ready to take us away. He's taking Tyler Joseph away.
I'll start my plans.
Is that he's starting to follow him, like he's giving in to the insecurities that he's having, to the fears that he's having. And that's why this part is so important, where he's seeing the yellow flowers, he looks up and he sees the people. He's seeing all of these wonderful things, and he's starting to realize that he doesn't have to be afraid and that he's not the only person thinking these things. Like, he is not alone. And this part, when the people are throwing the petals down, they're saying, you are not alone, we are with you, be strong, we are there for you. And Tyler Joseph is starting to come to that realization right here. And the horse is getting fussy at this point, so all of the hope that is coming to him is extinguishing the fears, and it's showing that Tyler Joseph that he's not in control. He is, Tyler Joseph is, of his own fears, and he can't let them run him.
I can't believe how much I hate
And this is when he's like starting to get fed up with it. Like he knows that this is happening and he's not gonna let it happen anymore. And he starts to run away from the fears. And he's being chased. And then that's when he trips, because we all have trips in our life, it all happens. And it cuts to this scene where it shows him being dragged away by the guy in the cloak, which is what happens. Like, just in life, that's what happens. And then you cut to that scene of Josh Dunn. I will explain that in my next theory, but that is a very important part. And then the ending, the car from Heavy Dirty Soul. Tyler Joseph pulls out the jumpsuit that he was wearing and he puts it on. Or, sorry, it's not a jumpsuit, it's a jacket, but whatever, you know what I mean. It's symbolism. And he walks away. Okay, so basically, I think that the guy in the red cloak and the white face is the new blurry face. So it makes sense to evolve the blurry face, which is what he used to represent as the black neck, to now jumpsuit, which is a jacket. I know it's not a jumpsuit. In theory, that's what it is the jumpsuit is now the new blurry face, where it's something for us to hide behind, push away the doubts, the fears, the insecurities, and that's our security blanket. That's what we're hiding under. I thought it was happening in his head because it cuts to that end. He puts on the jumpsuit from the trunk and walks away. I think he's having this inner battle pretty much throughout the whole video of his insecurities. The video itself, the concept is a hallucination, it's a metaphor, it's all happening in Tyler Joseph's head. And that's what my first theory was. Going into my new theory that this changed as soon as Nico and the Niners and Levitate came out. Nico and the Niners pretty much picks up right after Jumpsuit, when Tyler Joseph was being dragged away by the guy on the white horse. He wakes up and he's in this asylum looking place being overrun by tons of people with white face masks and red cloaks. That's why my opinion and my theory changed a little bit, because I'm like, oh my god, this is happening in real time. This doesn't feel like it's in Tyler Joseph's head anymore. The shot of Josh Dunn at the end of Jumpsuit looking down, watching Tyler Joseph be taken away is an important scene, because he's the leader of this rebellion that breaks into the asylum to break out Tyler Joseph. With the new theory, the red cloaks are meant to show figures of authority, and sometimes they like to be dictators and tell us what to do, and it's out of our control to do anything about it. Josh Dunn and his rebels are coming in to break out Tyler Joseph and show them, we are not your puppets, you can't control us, we are our own people, this is what we're gonna do. Very deep concepts, if any of these are anywhere true to what they were trying to do. I really firmly believe that the first video is meant to be a metaphor and in Tyler Joseph's head. In my heart, that's what I personally believe what they were trying to go for. But then they continued the trilogy and came out with Nico and the Niners and Levitate, and now I just don't know. My head is spinning and I can't comprehend it. I hope you guys enjoyed my theory and explanation of 21 Pilots Jumpsuit. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought of the video, what you think about my theory, or what your theory is. I want to read them and I want to know what you guys are thinking about it. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It would absolutely mean the world to me. And hit that subscribe button if you're not already and you want to see more content. I post every single Friday. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Live life, always laugh, and enjoy the journey. Bye. Shit! My sweater got stuck on the camera.